Look at you being all Korean about your noodles, Maggi noodles.
So good.
Is this an oldish kind of a lift?
Yeah. It smells of old wine.
कोई वाइन पीते हुए गया होगा. Go to the ground floor.
Ooh.
You think it'll survive us
Yes.
through this journey?
Absolutely. See.
And it opens on the opposite side.
320 kgs. Come on, we are lesser than that.
And 4 people of 320 kg. मतलब एक इंसान 80 किलो का होगा.
I see.
Babe, we are not overweight. I'm telling you. I mean,
These are like those old school mail boxes. See, your name is written. So if there is letter, there are newspapers. You can come and just collect while going.
yeah.
Yeah. Please do not touch others' mails. People will not like that. Say.
And we are out on the streets of Florence.
So the first order of business was getting a Magnum ice cream for ourselves. And you may wonder, why are we getting a Magnum ice cream in Italy when we get the same in India? But actually, this specific flavor of ice cream is not available in India. It was at some point, but has gotten discontinued. So in case any one of you know why that is the case, do let us know, because this is our favorite flavor.
You don't get this in India. And guys, the first pit stop in Florence has to be Galleria del Academia. We didn't cover it this time since we had already visited it in our last Italy trip. But if you have not already been there, it's a must go. It's renowned for its masterpieces, particularly those by Michelangelo. And yes, it houses Michelangelo's David, which witnessing in person is a completely exhilarating experience. So do not miss Galleria del Academia.
And then we were off to my favorite place. This is the central market of Florence, also called Mercato Centrale.
Kudos on the pronunciation, Sangeeta.
Thank you. And this is the an awesome place which is so vibrant and bustling with all the best of Tuscan cuisine and culture, and a great place for us to check out all the wonderful things that the Tuscan cuisine has to offer.
Absolutely. And I think the beauty of, going to the central market of any location is you get to know so much more about the local culture, in terms of food, what is consumed, what do people eat. It's a beautiful experience just to get to know more about the place. And coming across these candies was a bit of nostalgia for us.
Yeah, I remember bagging quite a few of these. These remind us of the candies we got in Amalfi and Sorrento, right, Akshay?
Absolutely, yes. And of course, limoncello as well, which we got loads and loads of it last year from our Italy trip.
Wine. Is it good?
Good.
Okay. One red.
One red.
Yeah. What is this wine?
This is the dessert wine.
Dessert wine.
Yes.
This one, please. Not red. This.
Da più di 4 anni per te fino al 40% di sconto sui ricambi di manutenzione. In più, effettuando di anno in anno una manutenzione presso la nostra rete, potrai beneficiare della garanzia Toyota Relax Plus fino a 15 anni dalla data di immatricolazione o 350.000 km.
The regular sweet wine.
That one is smooth and sweet.
Okay.
So limoncello is more
We've
strong.
had limoncello.
Yeah, more hard. It's more light.
More like.
Yeah. That one is more.
Is this with milk?
Milk and lemon. Do you want to try? I can.
You have a sample?
Yeah, that one. That's
Come, we'll try it inside.
Yeah.
Come, we try the sample.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what? This is the
crema de lemon.
crema de lemon.
This is what I had Sorrento mein.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
That is crema de melon.
When we were in Sorrento last year, then we had this.
This is limoncello?
No, this
No,
is
it's a melon.
I've had this
Sweet.
also.
Musk melon. Okay.
So good.
How is it?
डिस्टिलरी में गई थी बोली थी ना
Huh.
लास्ट ईयर वहाँ पे था ये मस्क मेलन इफ यू लाइक मस्क मेलन यू लव इट
I like the first one. How much is the first one for?
It's €7. Same.
This one
It's
is
the same. Yeah, €7.
7.
Yeah, it's 200 milliliters. €9.
€9.
एंड द स्मॉल वन इज हाउ मच ml
It's 100.
100 ml and
And
150.
200.
200. Okay. And you have this size also in there?
Yeah, I have.
How much would that be for?
It's 500. 500.
अराउंड 15 euros
And 50 euros.
€15.
you want
I like this.
this is yummy I know
Should we take this size or this size? छोटा वाला ले क्या फिर?
हाँ
Can we have this?
Okay. It's nice.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can you stop that, please?
This market is also known for the fresh pastas that are available. So this store is very famous, one of the oldest in Italy, and they have quite a variety of different pastas and sauces. And then we moved on to this dry fruit stall where the shopkeeper told us that he gets all of these dry fruits from all over France and Italy.
Yeah, that's true. And I remember we picked up some macadamia nuts to munch along the way.
Right.
Well, then we spotted a cheese store which sells Parmigiano Reggiano, which is our favorite cheese. We got a lot of it from Italy also last year, but we consumed it within a month. Now, here is where you can also sample your cheese before you buy it. So good. 3 years aged.
Yeah.
Best cheese, best Parmigiano I've ever had. And this is including my last trip to Italy. So good.
This is 1 kilo.
No, less than 1 kilo.
Pommes. 1 kilo. Can you give me 2 of half kilo?
1 kilo and 1. Allora, vediamo,
में कितना मजा आएगा. Very excited. Okay. नहीं. 37.63. And with that, we concluded our central market trip. We picked up a few fruits for our road trip and then exited from here.
There is also something in Paris. I don't know. We can figure out.
Oh no!
Is it khali? Is it
For context, this is a pizzeria in Naples where we had amazing margherita pizza. This restaurant, guys, has huge queues because it's a Michelin star restaurant, and also it was featured in the movie Eat, Pray, Love.
I'm in love. I'm having a relationship with my pizza.
Now, the catch is that until this moment in Florence, we thought that the Naples restaurant is the sole outlet in the entire world. So, you can imagine our surprise when we saw this in Florence.
Okay, Akshay, tell us what happened.
We just chanced upon this place, which is the exact pizza we had in Naples last year.
Same restaurant.
Atlantica Pizzeria the MICHELE. And when we planned our Paris trip, we were just trying to see if at all we can make a trip to Naples just for this pizza. But obviously, just for the pizza, like spending 20,000 for a €5 pizza was just not making sense. So we kind of dropped it. We were like, we'll try and find another place which serves similar kind of Neapolitan pizza.
I mean, we didn't even Google it, right? Like, we were not like, let's
Yeah,
try,
we were-
because we did not think.
We never knew. I think this place itself is 4 years old, so obviously this didn't exist till before that. Though there was only one branch of it in Naples, and we were just frolicking through Florence, and just all of a sudden this looms up in front of us, and it took us like a good 2 minutes to like believe it that this branch exists. We went in there. We asked them, "Is this the same branch?"
Same
And-
branch as in same restaurant.
Same restaurant, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
same restaurant, and so now we've ordered our pizza. Now I can't wait for it to come.
No, but it's surreal, right? Like, I still can't believe, is this a dream or like, is it for real?
Like the amount of over the last 11 months, I think food-wise, if we've craved for one thing, it's been this one pizza. Like I think we've sampled margaritas, Neapolitan margaritas from several restaurants in Bombay, which obviously they claim that they serve authentic Italian, and to their credit, they do a very good job, right? They're very close, to what is served in Naples, but obviously, it's the magic of the tomatoes of Naples, right, which has been cultivated in the soil of Naples, which is very rich with the minerals from Vesuvius. And look what we have.
Ah,
And this is a Fanta. You find it only in Italy, and we had discovered it again at this pizzeria in Naples. It's quite different from the one you get in India.
yeah.
Because it's the orange over here is more citrus. It's a little more lemony, so the taste itself is a little more lemony. So yeah, I mean, can't wait to experience Neapolitan Naples pizza in Florence.
This is what dreams are made of, Akshay.
Are you ready to dive in? I can smell it already.
Akshay, just leave. I want to eat 2 pizzas, so leave me alone.
Tell us,
It's the best thing I'll ever eat.
is it the same?
It is the same. Exactly the same. It is the best thing I'll ever eat. Ever.
So folks who love the Naples margarita pizza, we'll put in the location of this place in Florence. It's right behind the Central Market in Florence, and the best advice that we can give over here is just take strolls across the city. It might just surprise you. I'm taking a shot.
The catch, although, in Florence is that here the pizza costs €7.5 as opposed to €5 in Naples. But guys, €2.5 extra is really not gonna make a difference for this amazing pizza, Sangeeta.
I can pay anything.
Yeah, we had a great time having this pizza, and look at us all happy and gleefully smiling, Sangeeta, after this pizza.
Absolutely.
And now, to burn off those calories, we once again took to the streets of Florence. So the street that you're seeing here is a queue of pop-up stores which sell, apparels and accessories made of leather and wool. Now, a personal tip that do not fall prey to, this being branded as authentic Italian goods, because that's not the case. Much of these goods are made in Bangladesh and imported back from there. And even the salesmen over here are folks from Bangladesh. Now, no shade to the quality of the products here. They are extremely, extremely good, but they do not justify the price tag that these people would quote. So anything that they quote for €100, you can easily get it for €20 if you haggle well. Right, Sangeeta?
Yes, and because I'm a Bengali and I can talk to all these guys in Bengali, it really felt like a mini Bengali get together with all of these guys. So it was a very nice experience.
And I think we'll just see an instance of that in a short while. But meanwhile, just giving you a view of other artifacts that also you can buy from these street markets. Yeah.
Pink and light.
Can I see the blue, please?
Nice.
So pretty.
Very nice.
Wow. Can you open it? It's beautiful. Wow. Cashmere. Actually, it's beautiful. Wow. Wow. How do you like it?
I really like it.
Right? It's so pretty.
Are we buying it?
Yes. Ah.
Hello. I would go for the limone.
No, I'm sick of the lemon anyway.
Panna cotta.
What is that? That is strawberry. Yeah. So
And guys, the building that you see on the right here is the Medici Chapel. We visited it last year and it was a beautiful, exhilarating experience. You can see all these frescoes that have been created by Michelangelo. Basically, this chapel is built as a burial place for the Medici family. They were one of the most prominent patrons of art and influence in Florence, especially during the Renaissance period. And this chapel is famous for its opulent design and historical significance in the Renaissance era. So do give it a visit, guys. It's a beautiful place for you to just sit and absorb all the silence of the place.
Guys, we purposely took this walking route. Reason being, we wanted to reach Ponte Vecchio, a place which we hadn't visited during our last Italy trip. Now, we'll get to what Ponte Vecchio is in a bit, but take a moment to appreciate this beautiful view of Florence across the Arno River. And guys, that's the Ponte Vecchio Bridge in Florence, which is renowned for its picturesque appearance and has a huge historical significance from the Roman times because it dates back to 1345 when it was built. And unlike, very typical bridges, Ponte Vecchio is known for having shops built along its entire span. You see these jutting out structures from the bridge, those are the shops of Ponte Vecchio. And before I get into further details about Ponte Vecchio, let me tell you about a beautiful location which is visible from Ponte Vecchio, from where you get a panoramic view of Florence. Now, this is the Piazzale Michelangelo, which is a prominent square situated on a hill overlooking Florence. The square features replicas of some of Michelangelo's famous sculptures like David, the Four Prisoners, and the Rebellious Slave. But what's truly exhilarating is its exceptional panoramic view of the city of Florence, offering one of the most spectacular vantage points to see Florence's architectural and historical landmarks. So you can spot Ponte Vecchio from here, you can spot the Duomo, the Uffizi Museum, the Medici Chapel, all of it. So that's Piazzale Michelangelo for you, and now back to Ponte Vecchio. It's a beautiful, beautiful corridor. In its initial days, when it was built, it was occupied by butcher shops, but today there are mainly jewelers, art dealers, and souvenir sellers, in this entire stretch. So you'll get a lot of imitation jewelry. We spotted a lot of Van Cleef imitations on this bridge.
Yeah, and not only imitation, also silver, pure silver jewelry, exorbitantly priced. India में बहुत सस्ता silver मिलता है. However, beautiful design.
That's right, Sangeeta. And while our viewers are enjoying the view of this beautiful, amazing variety of jewelry, Sangeeta, can I, for a change, share some amazing historical facts about this Ponte Vecchio bridge?
Of course, Akshay, please go for it.
All right, so for the first one relates to a fact that Sangeeta shared a little while back about the Medici Chapel. So above the Ponte Vecchio bridge, you must have noticed that above the bridge there is a corridor which is called the Vasari corridor. It's an elevated passageway which allowed the Medici family to move safely between their residence at the chapel and Pitti Palace, which is on the opposite side of Arno. How did you like that fact?
Wow, I didn't know this at all.
And now for the second one, which is even more intriguing, guys. So, remarkably, this was the only bridge in Florence which was not destroyed by the retreating German army during World War II.
Really? And why was that?
So, it's said that Hitler ordered it to be spared because of its beauty. Can you believe that? Hitler admiring beauty.
Amazing facts, Akshay.
And while we are on the subject of history, on our way back, we found these group of artists who were recreating this iconic painting, which is called Girl with a Pearl Earring. They were recreating it with charcoal and chalk. And guys, just look at it. It looks absolutely the same. They've done such a beautiful job of it.
I was just telling my beautiful wife कि हमें मजे करने चाहिए. Do you know what we mean? Here it is.
No, it's Marsh. Marsh.
Come again? What is it? What is it?
Marsh.
तो मार्च में मजे करें?
Hey, it's not March.
We're sure some of you are wondering that while we've crossed the Cathedral of Santa Maria, more popularly known as the Duomo, several times in this trip, why are we not going inside? Well, the reason is that we've already visited it in our last trip to Italy. Now, while both of us went inside the cathedral at the ground floor, I made the climb to the top of the dome. Sangeeta didn't make that because she has a phobia of heights and it's not advised for her to be at such heights. But guys, think twice before you make this climb because it's around 465 steps. It's extremely narrow passages, and if you're someone who doesn't do well in such situations, would advise you to avoid it. Just see how narrow the staircases are getting, and I'll just take a pause here and you can actually hear me panting. Well, but for me, I feel the effort did pay off because this panoramic view of Florence is something that even Piazzale Michelangelo couldn't offer. And as much as I was motivated to take the trip again, given that we were driving out of Florence tomorrow morning, didn't want to tire myself out.
Just because दुकान का नाम देसी है मतलब तुम चली जाओगी.
Our afternoon pizzas left us quite full and there really wasn't space for dinner, so we skipped dinner. But let us tell you about this amazing restaurant which we went to from our last trip to Italy. It's called Pizzeria Leonardo di Medici. It's an extremely quaint, cute restaurant, just by the side of the street. And we had blue cheese pasta with chicken steak and rice. And I think, Sangeeta, it was really tasty.
Yes, it was. And Akshay, let's not call it rice, it was risotto rice, and it tasted not the best, but yet rest of the things were amazing.
Yes, I remember that now clearly that yes, I did not like the risotto, but still a strong recommendation. Well, that brings us to the end end of our walking tour in Florence. Let us quickly tell you about what's coming up in the next vlog. We are gonna be driving from Florence to Nice, and it's going to be an extremely beautiful trip because the entire highway is along the sea coast. So we're gonna be crossing back into France from Italy and continue our road trip in France. And guys, Nice is an amazingly beautiful place, as you can already see, so do come back for that vlog. Until then, toodles!